Thanks for checking out another video entry on DlLlN's YouTube library. I can't fully encompass the issues of North American Counter-Strike in one video. This is just the first in a video series on my YouTube channel. For now, I will try to show you just one of the many issues our region faces, from my personal first-hand experiences as a full-time professional. Bringing attention to these issues is an important step in fixing them. We begin this series at the end, or 4 days ago. I might be reaching my peak ability, despite every single person's lack of faith in me, and many people trying to stop me. I feel I play a level of Counter-Strike few are capable of. Thank you haters for continuing to glaze bots like a leech, and booing me for wanting a fair game.
45 seconds left on the clock. If you want to make your voices heard in the crowd, now is the time to do it. And take the match over the line. What is that? What just happened? And he's just killed 2 of his teammates.
I start every day with stationary bots, then strafing once. Most of my time is spent in an offline training server or watching official games. This is a strategy I have recently taken to reach my potential, instead of chasing Faceit elo and getting cheated and trolled. I recommend this if you are a serious CS player in North America. It doesn't take much, but consistent and serious training, even if 15 to 30 minutes a day, makes a big difference. Like a sport, it takes talent and a lot of practice to develop, as you will see.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
If you put in the work. Faceit, the acclaimed path to pro, is basically unplayable in North America, or at least was the last time I played. I could not recommend it to you with my experience. Even though I have improved, I may never play Faceit again. It was a complete waste of time. We will talk about this in great detail in future videos. Subscribe so you don't miss it. The next 3.5 minutes of the video is a short example to show you how I train and why I know what I am talking about when I discuss these issues. If you want to skip the training montage and get right to the good stuff, the investigative review starts at the 5:45 mark in the video. For the third step in my training routine, I practice fast flicks with 1-taps, double taps, and spray transfers on running bots. Then comes the most crucial part, the simulated combat sequence. This is important to put all the fundamentals together in an environment without your typical angles on known maps, and without the detrimental dishonesty in matchmaking. It is super important that you do these things and not just grind matchmaking or Faceit. Sometimes playing those actually makes you worse at the game. I definitely improved a lot more in a shorter period of time since quitting Faceit. This is another training method I throw into the routine every once in a while just to keep it different and try to keep improving. test the spray every day before getting into a match. I also occasionally like to do some bunny hopping. It's not really an essential skill in Pro CS, but it can be useful and is good for understanding of the Source 2 physics and game mechanics. But, in order to keep a competitive edge, playing some games regularly against real people is important, to train game sense. Everything I did in this video is available on the Steam Workshop. The map is called Training.01, created by Leander. Now comes the good part. So far you've seen just a taste of what I do every day to be the best Counter-Strike player I can. I won't keep you waiting any longer. This is the first example I have chosen to show you the real problems with North American Counter-Strike. Correct. You are seeing that 21 kills and only 7 deaths. It was my first game of the day after a great warm-up and training session. I was locked in like it was an official. I play Premier Matchmaking over Faceit because I think it is better. At least when I don't have competitive cooldowns from cheaters falsely reporting me. In this video you will see one of the main reasons why an ACS is not doing so well. This is an example of the corruption of North American Counter-Strike. On Faceit, I reported cheaters. Now almost every game I play, there will be a cheater who will recognize and harass me. All in retaliation to me being good at CS2 and unwilling to accept the lie. Here is my contributions to winning. Starting off right with a Stewie 2K. Following it up with a solid force by 3K. Round 3 I get another 2K. Nice mid-round pick and a clutch. In round 4 I trade my team to deny an AK pickup and close the round. Round 5 I find myself in a 2v2 situation. I find 1 kill only to get my first death of the game and lose the clutch. I get a crucial mid-round frag in round 6 to restore the balance. However, with low health, and a misunderstanding of how many enemy players are in Temple and CT, the site push is unsuccessful. Round 7 shows one of the first glaring issues with NA players. I am forced to save because my teammate is not aware enough to buy me an AK. This is too common. I find the player my teammate softened and grab the M4 to save. I am even able to find another frag and still save the M4. Round 8 is where we can first see how someone who is known for reporting cheaters is randomly mistreated by the dishonest North American community. One teammate is forced to make a bad decision and runs in to get one tapped. Another gets picked in mid. This leaves me in a 2v3 and bomb down. I have to pick up the bomb, so I wait for my opponents to peek. I luckily get one headshot. Low HP but now a winnable 2v2. I want to pause here for a second. Here is where the main issue in this video begins. As you can see, the enemy makes a perfectly timed push through the smoke, past my teammate, catching me with my knife out, pants down, holding it in my hand on 10 HP. At this moment, I think I am dead, and I should be instantly deleted. Let's see what happens. The enemy has a classic NA whiff. Somehow my whiff is even worse. But watch my teammate. He has information telling him exactly where the enemy is because we have visual contact. Easily could shoot him and save me. He intentionally chooses to walk through and only shoot the enemy after I have been killed. When called out for this behavior, this player attempted to gaslight me and blame me for his baiting. This is one of the easiest ways to spot these bad actors. This is a behavioral pattern that I learned to spot after losing countless FACEIT games to this mafia of cheating boosters. Hopefully this information can help you spot these bad actors who are trying to hurt other people who play CS2 and don't accept their lies. So this is the main issue that is stopping professionals in North America from being able to compete at the highest levels of Counter-Strike. FACEIT is really the only way to get attention from pro CS teams. But the majority of players in North America on FACEIT engaged in dishonest behavior. If you report them like you are supposed to, they will take all your elo and attempt to stalk, harass, and attack you mentally in an attempt to degrade, disparage, and discredit those who don't accept the promised one's lies. This is why I am level 2 on FACEIT and refuse to play despite my high-level talent, skill, and knowledge in CS2. It is corrupted. Back to the game. Round 9. I get a pick in mid to put us in a 4v3. Then I come across an opportunity I can't pass up. If you also feel targeted by cheaters from FACEIT, do not let them call you crazy. Fight back. Round 10 I get shot in the back from a eco flank. I turn around to get one and play my life so I don't lose my AK. Then I come across another irresistible opportunity. Gotta let them know what I think about corruption ruining my beloved Counter-Strike. I guess you could say I am really passionate about anti-corruption. This is what peak North American Counter-Strike looks like when you allow corruption. Now that you have seen what you should do when you meet the promised ones. Back to me carrying this idiot and giving him free elo even though he only deserves to be banned. I catch the enemy lurker in mid and rotate towards the B site they have already taken. I clear cave with a nice USP headshot. This defuse was promised to me 3,000 years ago. Solid 3k plus defuse from your boy. Round 14 holds the final piece of evidence to confirm this player's intentions. Another common exploitation of Valve systems that dishonest players from the FACEIT Mafia use to get undesirable players falsely banned. Body blocking. This is intentional, malicious blocking of my path to trigger Valve's automatic competitive cooldown. These cooldowns were promised to me 7,000 years ago. I am forced to save in round 15 when faced with a 1v3 clutch, low time on the bomb and weak team economy. I managed to punish the enemy chasing for one exit frag, and still save my M4. Round 16 we let him know again how we feel about corruption with more taunting. Uno reverse card. Now he is questioning his actions. A great 2v5 defense on B site gets our team the advantage it needs to win our 11th round. I end up with another easy Stewie 2k in cave. Nothing really to note about round 17. Just waiting for a Zeus kill behind cave smoke. That's the great thing about weak bullies. They stop at the first sign of resistance. Round 18 we see our enemy accepting their fate, with match point and economy domination. There is no hope left of what little there was at the start. Not expecting much, I play the B side aggressively. I get one frag on a player with a deagle, but the hero AK takes me out from cave. My team will get the trade and win the round. It is GG. Hopefully I have done a decent job exposing and explaining one of the core problems preventing North American Counter-Strike from succeeding. Remember this example next time somebody is rage baiting you, gaslighting you, and lying about you. If you have ever played FACEIT, reported cheaters, or talked a little trash in CS2, you may be encountering some bad actors. It is important to stand your ground, gather the information, and report these incidents to Valve. If you have stayed this long into the video, you are a legend, a true student of the game. Hopefully I satisfied your thirst for knowledge. If you want to learn more secrets to the sauce, check out my other videos. Hit that subscribe button if you love Counter-Strike. I have more videos coming. Check out my group on Steam as well. Request to join. If your account passes the initial sniff test, you can train with me, talk with me, and potentially compete with me. I'm looking for good teammates so I can avoid the effects of corrupt matchmaking. I really need a stack so I get less of this on my team. Let me know in the comments what you think about Valve giving me griefing cooldowns all the time from cheaters who can't appreciate real talent. Thanks for watching. I put a lot of work into the writing, the recording, and the editing of this video. If you like the video, please click the button, and consider sharing it with others who love Counter-Strike. I appreciate you. See you next time.